If you're looking for cheap and reliable Ultimate Team coins, check the link in the description for FIFA Coin Zone. They're selling for £3 per 100k on the Xbox at the moment, and £3 per 100k on the PlayStation. Use the code Josh5 to get 5% off. What's up, lads? Josh here, and welcome back to another series. And this one is going to be the January done deals, and of course it's pretty much in the title. And today we will be covering the January done deals so far. We're only 7 days into the transfer window, of course, January the 7th, and there's already been quite a few sort of big-ish transfer deals, and of course there's going to be more to come through. They always come through at a later date, and the big ones tend to happen right at the end. So stick to stick to this series to keep an eyes on what's happening in the January transfer window. And yeah, let's get straight into it with TORRES, PODOLSKI, and 5 more players. Moving on to the first January done deal, guys, we're going to be talking about Mark Schwarzer recently leaving Chelsea, and he has now signed for Leicester City on a completely free contract. I'm assuming this is just because, he's obviously not going to get any game time now with Courtois coming back to Chelsea, Cech as their second goalkeeper. I think he feels, he's not going to get any time whatsoever this season, and I'm pretty sure I can understand that decision, and I'm pretty sure he'll get a little bit of game time at Leicester. Maybe even he might become the first goalie. We'll have to wait and see. The next January done deal is going to be ZARATE recently leaving West Ham, only on loan till the end of the season, and that will be to QPR. And I'm assuming this is to to try and pick up some sort of form and to try and start banging in some goals, because QPR of course need a striker. Other than Charlie Austin, they really haven't done too much in terms of goal scoring, and I'm trying to guess that they're bringing in firepower and thinking that ZARATE will do so. Maybe he will have a good loan there, maybe he won't, but he definitely does need this game time, because with Andy Carroll, Diafra Sakho, and of course Valencia, he doesn't really seem to be good. Well, he doesn't look like he's going to get much game time at West Ham, and I think this loan move is probably the best move for him. Moving on to the next January done deal, and today we have already covered this player in a recent episode, but I feel it's sort of a big transfer to talk about, so we definitely need to cover it today. And it is going to be Ben ARFA. He's been out of contract for about like a week or so. Newcastle dropped him, and of course he was on loan at Hull City from Newcastle, and Hull City just decided they didn't want him anymore, and Newcastle have basically just decided to end his contract there and then, and he's basically joined is it OGC or OGN, something like that, Nice, in the Liga 1. I think that's how you say it, I'm not sure. But yeah, he will be playing in the Liga 1 now, and he should definitely get some game time for Nice, I can imagine. But it just doesn't seem like he's Barclays Premier League standards anymore, unfortunately. Moving on to the next January done deal, guys, we're going to be talking about Lucas Podolski leaving Arsenal to Inter Milan until the end of the season on a season-long loan, pretty much. And it looks like it's going to be the best for him, because Arsene Wenger just doesn't seem to want to give him the game time anymore. And I mean, Arsenal fans absolutely love Podolski. Every time he plays, he does actually, he seems like he has a thunderous left peg, and seems to do pretty well. And obviously, he does actually score some as well when he gets given the chance. But unfortunately, Arsene Wenger just doesn't give him enough chances to actually prove himself. And hopefully, he can do so at Inter Milan, and then come back to Arsenal at the end of the season, and maybe start, giving him a chance then. Moving on to the next January done deal, guys, we're going to be talking about Darren Bent. Now, he has just been going off the rail, unfortunately. His career path and his team choices haven't been exactly the best recently, and hopefully this new one is going to be good for him. He's recently joined Brighton at the start of the season, I think it was, and he had like a 2-3 month loan session there, and he's now on loan at Derby County. So Derby have been doing absolutely fantastically in the Championship, and hopefully they can actually grab promotion into the Barclays Premier League, and maybe Darren Bent can do so. But I'm not sure if they need him or not, but that's where he is at the moment, and that is where his new card will be in January. On to the next January done deal, guys, we're going to be talking about Fernando Torres. Could actually be making his debut today against Real Madrid. What a fantastic debut to make for his old club against Real Madrid. If he was to make it, that would be fantastic, and if he was to score, of course, it would be even better. But we'll have to wait and see what time is going to produce. But Fernando Torres no longer at AC Milan, of course. He was only on loan there, and now he is going to be on loan at Atletico Madrid, I think, until the end of the season, and then he will return to Chelsea, or maybe Atletico Madrid will make the full transfer. We'll have to wait and see. Moving on to the final January done deal, guys, we're going to be talking about CERCI, and I believe these two last transfers that I've spoken about were a part of a loan swap deal that was sort of going on behind the scenes, because it seems a little bit weird that they've sort of joined the same team, if you know what I mean. Like, CERCI playing for Atletico Madrid is now playing for AC Milan, and of course Torres now playing for Atletico Madrid was playing for AC Milan, so I'm assuming it is some sort of a swap deal that has gone, you know, behind the backs of you know, the transfer window, I think. But you can't really say this is a bad transfer. He's really had a bad start at Atletico Madrid, and of course, it seems like he wants to come back to the Italian league and hopefully start banging them in again. And maybe he'll have to maybe he will do so. Maybe he won't. We'll have to wait and see. Thank you guys for watching a new series, and this has been January Done Deals episode 1. I'll be doing these like at the end of every week to, you know, sort of round up the transfers that you guys may have missed, or you may just want me to talk about a little bit. But hopefully you have, you know, hopefully I've actually enjoyed this series, and I will be, like I said, I'll be doing it every week to you know, just round up what transfers have happened, and I will still be doing obviously the transfer rumors. That's probably going to be out tomorrow. But yeah, thank you guys for all the support recently. It's been absolutely awesome. Comment down below any players that I may have missed, or, you know, you think may happen, and of course I'll cover them either in the transfer rumors or of course this series where it is a done deal. So thank you guys for watching. If you do enjoy it, leave a like, rate and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at @TRICKER94, and apart from that guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow.